Ever wonder why some people buy before the pump every single time? Like clockwork. They're in early, they post the rocket emojis, and then, boom, 10x. While you're left chasing green candles and bag holding into oblivion. Let me pull back the curtain and show you what's really going on behind the scenes in crypto. It's not just luck. It's not just DYOR. It's a rigged game and the house always wins. Let's start at the top. Venture capital. The real whales. Before any token hits Binance, before any influencer screams about the next Solana, VCs are already way in. We're talking seed rounds at $0.05 per token when the public will later pay $0.50 or even $5. Private sales, strategic allocations, pre-market deals, all behind closed doors. These early investors don't just buy. They negotiate lockups, vesting schedules, and discounts. They're promised tokens at dirt-cheap prices in exchange for advisory, roles, or simply bringing attention to the project. And once the token lists, what do you think they do? That's right, dump. Slowly, carefully, but always before you. Now let's talk influencers. The ones on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. Ever notice how they all start posting about a new coin around the same time? Same buzzwords, same excitement. Just discovered this hidden gem, except they didn't discover anything. They were sent a deck, given an allocation, and handed a script. It's called coordinated shilling. A handful of influencers with massive followings agree, sometimes formally, sometimes not, to hype a project on the same day, using the same talking points. The goal? Pump. You buy in, price surges. And guess who sells into that hype? Yep, the very people telling you it's going to the moon. Let's look at some real examples. Remember $Safe? A memecoin safety protocol that was shilled by multiple influencers in early 2021. The founders raised millions in ETH, only to rug shortly after. The influencers, they were paid in tokens and most sold before the dump. Or take the infamous $X token backed by big VCs. Seed price, $0.01. Public price, $2. Within months, it collapsed to $0.12. But insiders, they cashed out 100x returns. Even bigger projects like Solana and Avalanche had early rounds where insiders made thousands of % returns before the general public could even click buy. And yet, it's not technically illegal. Not in crypto. Why? Because regulation is still catching up. There's no SEC for token seed rounds. No mandatory disclosures. No insider trading laws, at least not the way we know them from traditional finance. So when a project launches and insiders dump, it's not insider trading, it's just business. Shady, yes, but not illegal. And the result? A massive wealth gap. The rich get richer not because they're smarter, but because they had access. You're late by design. But here's the twist, you don't have to be a victim. First, recognize the patterns. If 5 influencers post about the same coin on the same day, that's a red flag. Look for wallets with early entries. Use blockchain explorers. Track vesting schedules. Ask who stands to benefit if this pumps. Second, stop playing their game. Avoid hype-driven FOMO. Focus on fundamentals. Join communities that care about real tech, not just tokenomics. Consider DCA strategies, ignore pump groups, and don't worship influencers. They're not your friends, they're marketers. And third, learn how to read early-stage trends. Follow VCs. Watch what ecosystems they're investing in. But don't chase their picks, watch how they move. When they buy, when they post, when they stop posting. That's silence. It's often when they're selling. Crypto promised a level playing field, a decentralized future. But right now, it's still the Wild West. The rules are being written in real time. So stay sharp. Don't be exit liquidity. Because while the game may be rigged, knowing the script lets you write your own ending.